What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, Old School Matt, with the next episode of Luigi's Mansion. And in the last episode, we took down boo losses and scored ourselves 15 boos. In this episode, we're going to take care of a little bit of housekeeping, but before that, I need to address something. The totals on some things have changed because since the last video, I suffered some technical issues. A few files were, I would say, corrupted to a point where I couldn't continue on that save file. So I've had to replay the game off screen to get it is a pain. But for our troubles, we're going to have some gold diamonds. Water and flowers everything. Value approximately 20 million, if I remember correctly. On top of what we already have, which is, well, it doesn't show here, but it's like 47, I think. 47 million. And there are two of those in this game. However, we aren't fully done. We're also going to make our lives a little bit easier. But before we do that, we're gonna head back outside one more time. I'm experiencing footsteps. Oh, yeah. I think that said you only take them down after if I'm wrong about that, healthcare? There's a healthcare joke here, but I am way too young. Now, about that now what I said about making our lives a little bit easier. Got ourselves a shiny new key. And what this does, it helps clear the way between sections. Now I promise to do a little bit of cleanup. we'll start with the booze we don't have yet.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Boom swallow. I honestly believe that Boom swallow is a part reference to WWE little person wrestler Hornswoggle. Again, I could be wrong about this. I typically am, but if I'm right, I think it's a cool nod. We actually have two things to do in here. First, if I got that on my original file, then I apologize. Jingle jangle, Mr. Blue. Come on. In the hallway. I think. Yeah, I think he's in this room over here. Yep, he's in there. And that's all the booze in Area 4. Sorry, all the booze in Area 3. Now it's time to head back up to the balcony. And before we get started on Area 4, there's actually one other thing up there I want to do. I did this beforehand on my earlier playthrough, but as I said, some things I forgot. Things happen differently when I was trying to rush through it to get to this point.
Mario!
Ah, crap, I got the ice. I didn't want the ice. A sec. I have to go back down and get water.
Mario!
Let's see, one of these rooms has to have water. I mean, I guess this is one of the ones over here. Wow, that's gotta be shitty. Not only are you a water ghost, but you're a toilet water ghost. Christ on a stick.
Mario!
Now we can do this. First, green gems, like pertaining to all them emeralds. Excellent. Red diamond. Very, very rare. Again, I got one of those first go around. Alright, let's get around. Anything else I get around here? Great. That's all that. Finally, he's ready to start Area 4. 11. The electricity is not playing its regular sound. Blackout. I can't see anything in this blasted darkness. So I've run up a place in the dark. Careful, Luigi. Oh, he is underselling that. For the most part, it isn't even worth standing. The only good thing about the blackout is that all Steve spirits that are throughout the game are back in play. Unfortunately for this file, I don't all of them. So that means all we have to do is collect the ones that are appearing that the biggest problem, at least in my mind, is that ghosts that do appear now, depending on where you encounter them, can be a bit more aggressive. Luckily, each room has a set number of ghosts. Oh, come on, I'm just getting that wreck. I want to get all the ghosts I can before I even attempt to speed spirit. Looks like that's all of them. My method here is slow and steady. I want to be sure about the speed spirit before I even attempt it. This room's a bit of a pain in the ass for this. Everything is in the way. But it's not the hardest one. By no freaking means is it the hardest one. Alright, that's one of two that only appears during the one. Sorry, one of three, I have to say. Let's see if I can remember what the other one is. Or I can just check my thing. We have to go into the hidden room. going into a room. Normally I would... Alright, I'm at least at full fire. Walk around a little bit, see if there's anything else that's going to pop out at us. Doesn't look like it. Thank the Lord. And according to my data... Nope, not that one, just... That should not have been as easy as it was. Actually, we're going to take a shortcut to get out of here. So here's the damn. We could have gone the long way. The next speed spirit and the next way forward actually leads through here. And no toad. Yeah, all the toads ran and hid with Egad after the power went out, so you can't even save during this point. It sucks. There is one more speedy spirit until we can get. I'm not a fan of it. Wow! This is not what we need. Anyways, the speedy spirit running out in the crib. Not a lot of space for him to fuck with us, but... Come on. Got him. Yeah, no gem on this one. A lot of bills and coins and stuff. That's why I wasn't. That's why you missed this one. I wouldn't have been too concerned about it. But now, we actually do have something to do now. Because in the dark, we have a new portrait ghost. Pricks the better. He's just there for no reason. He is a very, very, very gold frame. And this key takes us down into the breaker room. Which is weird because we were there earlier in the game and it wasn't locked. Luckily for me, the foyer is the one place where you will never encounter ghosts. Or be attacked by ghosts anyways.
Wow!
Getting if I'm honest, I've I'm not going to spend too much time in this room because there's nothing really here to get.
Oh, yeah.
There would be a, what do you call it? A golden ghost.
Yeah.
Sorry, not a golden ghost. A speedy spirit before the blackout. Like I said, we took care of that a while ago. And this key takes us to the room next door. Meet Booty Hatch. I feel like there's a joke there that I'm not. We're gonna worry. But we're gonna worry more about him later. Because now that the lights are back on, thank heavens. Look who else is coming back inside. Toad. So this is going to be where we're going to save and end things for today. So until the next episode, I've been Old School Matt, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.